Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ivan Penaluna.
I'm Byron Bertram.
And on tonight's episode...
Appetite Fuel Destruction.
Oh, sounds good like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young broads in a schoolyard. Well, let me tell a joke.
I wanted this to be professional.
I don't gotta listen to this shit.
You certainly don't, pal. Because the good news is... Awesome!
With Byron Bertram and Ivan Penaluna.
Mine Merkel.
Mine Merkel.
Yeah.
Mine Merkel. No, it's my Merkel.
My Merkel.
So,
No,
anyway,
is it Angela Merkel or Angela Merkel?
well, if you're German, it's Angela, I think. I like
okay.
Angela, but it's not the sort of thing that you say softly.
Angela. Let's call the whole thing off.
Angela.
Yeah.
Angular.
Angela's the new tomato.
Yeah, Dornier 17.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that.
So, she's having a tough week, I think, right?
Angela Merkel's having a marginally worse week than Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton's got like...
She's got AIDS or something. She got a bill.
Yeah. She's probably cut off Bill.
Yeah. So yeah, she's not having a good week. She keeps on coughing. She was in Ohio today, and she couldn't even get through she couldn't make the speech. It was embarrassing. I showed the clip to you, and you looked visibly embarrassed for her.
Well, I've kind of felt for her, even though she's probably a murder.
Yeah,
I still kind of, when you see a murder get a bad cold,
you mean
like,
a murderer?
Yeah,
she's a murderer.
Is
right?
it what, a female murder?
You said a murder.
Oh, she was a murder. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
No, she's a murderer.
No, she's not the actual murder. A murder is something that's not a person. It's
Aren't you
just a
glad
crime
you had
that took place?
Aren't you glad you had a public education?
I went to a lefty state school.
Yeah. Full of Chinese kids.
Yeah.
English was everybody's second language.
Oh yeah, totally.
So anyway, yeah, she's having a bad time. Is old Hillary?
Yeah,
The murderess.
the murder. Yeah, right.
She's having a rough old time. She can't seem to get quash these rumors about her health. It started off as being like, oh, well, this is just a conspiracy theory dreamt up by the right. There's nothing wrong with her. It's terrible they say these things about Hillary. And it turns out, well, there's actually some traction with these accusations.
Well, she opened a pickle jar on Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, why did she open a pickle jar?
I mean, she's hungry.
Is that the
Maybe
story?
she's pregnant.
Is that the story?
I know pregnant women like pickles and ice cream.
She was showing that she was strong. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
She wants to show off her muscles.
Yeah.
And so one of her aides went, Hillary, I've got this great way of you showing that you're really fit and healthy. When you go on Jimmy Kimmel tonight, why don't you get a pickle jar and open it? And she goes, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Can you nip down the shops and get me a jar of pickles?
There was that one time I wanted to show that I didn't have cancer. So what I did is I just, ate a bag of chips.
Did a bicycle ride to Victoria and back.
Yeah. I ate a bag of chips.
Right.
I didn't have cancer though. I just wanted chips.
So that's Hillary Clinton. We won't get too far into her because that sounds bad, doesn't it?
You always have this crush on her, I think.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, just like a kid in a school. Push
I
her
draw
to
the line
sandbox.
at Nancy Grace. I've told you this. Everybody knows this.
That's true.
I draw the line at Nancy Grace. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty open and honest about this.
You
sort
are
of
actually
stuff.
pretty honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's somebody else that I wouldn't have matrimonials with. Angela Merkel.
What?
Yeah.
I would say you were on about her politics, but she is dreamy.
So she's dreamy if you're George Soros. Just think of all that.
Yeah.
Just think of all that land he can fill.
Fat Palpatine.
Oh, Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
And you can imagine her done out as Princess Leia, can't you?
Yeah.
In a kind of German sex dungeony sort of way.
Yeah.
Mutter.
He'd have her
Mutter.
all chained up like fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Emperor Palpatine meets his match.
Yeah, totally.
Got a big fucking whacking board. Lifts up his gown and smacks his fucking ass.
And then he's like, oh,
Wrinkly old ass.
Yeah, big time.
So anyway, she's in the news this week, not for that, but because her party has actually fallen foul of the first set of elections since the Summer of Love. Remember the Summer of Love last year? They went, listen, we're gonna let in 800,000 refugees, migrants, and it's going to be brilliant. And, everybody went, yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Anybody saying that this is a bad idea is a fascist and an idiot.
Yeah, well, they didn't even win any medals in the Olympics. So that's the first sign that it was a bad idea.
So anyway, obviously everybody in Germany, after the Summer of Love turns into the Winter of Rape, everybody in Germany is now like, you know what? Fuck you. You messed up. We didn't want you to do this. Why do you do this? Right? And obviously they didn't get the narrative until recently that George Soros planned it all. Emperor Palpatine planned it all, and he worked it all out with Merkel, and it's to fill the country with refugees. I shouldn't say refugees, really. They're migrants, right? Because most of them didn't come from Syria. And no. Most of the migrants weren't from Syria. I think it's something like I can't remember the percentage exactly, but it's a minority that actually came from Syria. Everyone else came from somewhere else.
Any Canadians?
No, there's no Canadians. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, she's gone to the polls in regional elections, and she's had her ass handed to her.
Oh, doesn't look good.
But the big winners out of this series of polls were the Alternative für Deutschland, which is the right-wing fascist party. If you listen to MSNBC.
So the National Socialists are making a comeback, the Fourth Reich?
Yep, they're going to make a comeback. So
Nice.
she's in third place, actually. The Christian Democratic Union of Angela Merkel is in third place. The actual winners were the Social Democratic Party, but in second place were the Alternative for Deutschland. And that's worrying if you're Angela Merkel, because it obviously tells you that people are really not happy with what you've done over the last year.
So this might be like World War III, maybe?
No. It's really easy to predict, actually. If you're going to embark upon a policy of forced engineered migration, right, into these countries, you can't really be that surprised, can you? When everybody decides to vote against you and votes for more right-wing parties. It's pretty easy to predict that under the current course, right, if they carry on with these policies across Europe, Europe's going to go fascist.
Yeah.
It's bound to.
No, of course, it's going to go a complete opposite effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what part I liked in Germany the most? The Weimar Republic.
You like that? That was the bit in between the two wars.
Yeah, because they would, I just cabaret looked kind of sexy. Berlin looked cool.
You like that?
Yeah. Well, there was like sort of the cabaret scene. You're like, what was there? Marlene Dietrich, she looked pretty good, and she like lesing out and stuff. And I was just like, yeah, that looked pretty sexy, man.
I watched a documentary about that, and they were saying that because the Germans are very specific about stuff. In Hamburg, there was a street that you could go down, and you could get whatever you wanted, whatever was your proclivity.
Yeah.
They had at one end of the street was pregnant women. And it went from 1 month pregnant all the way up to 8 months pregnant. You could have sex with these women. You've got to remember that this was a time of great economic hardship as well. So people were doing whatever they could to earn money.
Yeah.
And like you say, the speakeasy or the cabaret scene in Berlin and various other cities was very big, was very healthy. You could buy cocaine in there.
Yeah.
You could send little packets of cocaine to other tables.
Right.
And stuff like this.
This
is Germany. This is the Weimar Republic in between the wars.
I guess it'd
right?
be the Weimar. They don't like their W's, do they?
No, they say va.
Yeah, the Weimar Republic.
The Weimar Republic.
I just look sexy on paper, you know?
That's when you can get your kink on when you say the W with a V.
Like that movie Metropolis, I don't know, Fritz Lang, just like, there's this sort of nostalgia to it. Maybe I guess the Nazis got no power because
I think that was
I don't know.
That was 1928 as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, right before the crash. That's the time.
You're pretty good at this. Metropolis, was it 1928?
I think it's at 27 or something.
27?
Yeah.
You're very good at this.
Yeah, I don't.
I just tell the listeners that Byron Bertram, give him a film, and he'll be able to tell the year. All right, I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
Okay.
Forrest Gump.
94.
Fuck it hell. All right. Yeah. Treasure of the Sierra Madre.
Oh shit, that's a good one. Is that 51?
I think it was 48.
Ah, damn it.
That was a hard one.
That was. Yeah, okay. I didn't
46 or 48.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Tootsie?
Oh, Tootsie, 82.
Okay. People can check this out and see if he's right or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to take your word from him right now. Let's have another one.
Dustin Hoffman, he likes Hillary, doesn't he?
I think he probably does. Barbara Streisand, she likes it.
Oh, yeah.
She loves it. Can't get enough.
Oh, yeah.
Mad old liberal bitches.
Yeah, mad old liberal bitches love Hillary.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking divas, Hollywood fucking divas that are like the ones that on set, they would say, tell the extras not to look at me in the face when I'm on set. Usually most of them, most of them are voting for Hillary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The ones that want anybody beneath you to avoid eye contact on set, they're all pro-Hillary.
So this is the other thing, right? My son comes home and he goes, Dad, is Donald Trump Hitler? And I'll go, where the fuck did you hear that?
Well, he's got way better hair.
And he's going, people at school or, people at the summer camp, they say Donald Trump is Hitler. And it's like, you know what? They've been listening to their parents. Really, they shouldn't fill their mind with that sort of shit.
You say never listen to your parents.
So what I said to him was, listen, you know what? Donald Trump's not Hitler. That's the first thing I want to say.
He's Berlusconi.
He's Silvio Berlusconi.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an American Silvio Berlusconi with but without a communications empire,
Yeah,
he's got
but
a
without a good
empire.
relationship with George Clooney. That's the thing. George Clooney doesn't like Trump, but he likes Berlusconi.
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
George.
that's because he's got loads of houses in Italy. He's got to keep them on sweet.
Yeah.
You know, Silvio Berlusconi, he doesn't care, right? He doesn't care who comes into the country just as long as they're hot and they'll fuck him.
Yeah.
Okay, 75, right?
Yeah, he's Italian. What do you
He's
expect?
Italian. What are you going to do?
Yeah, come some slack. He's Italian.
What, you haven't got a girlfriend? You're married, but you haven't got a girlfriend. What's wrong with you? Are you gay or something?
Yeah, totally.
That's the attitude.
Yeah, part of me thinks that's disgusting, but 55% of me thinks that's really admirable.
Yeah, that's just a Latin way. It's any Latin countries in Europe, they're like that.
Yeah.
France, Italy. You know.
That's why I should move to like one of those European countries. Right?
Why? Because then what? You can have a girlfriend and then cheat on her and it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Well, why? I mean,
because then I don't have to feel guilty as long as I go to a different country.
but do you want to cheat on your girlfriend?
No, I don't want to feel bad.
Oh, you don't want to. Oh, you just don't want to feel bad.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So if you can sort of like work around this guilt,
Yeah.
then you're happy with it.
Absolutely.
All right. Just more pussy.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't know if this has to do with Angela Merkel, but I mean, the thing is, anyway, so if she wins the next federal election there.
Oh, that's a very good question. One that I can't answer off the top of my head. It will be coming, I think, within the next couple of years, actually.
So she's going
because
down,
she's been in power for a while.
She's been in power since 2005, apparently. She's the longest running.
Yeah, she's not going to be in power much longer.
Yeah.
She's fucked it. She really has.
She might beat Hitler's record. He was in there for 12 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't kind of like, you don't want Hitler's record, do you?
No, and he, and
you know how he ended, right?
He lost the 1945 general election, right?
Yeah, he did. To the Russians.
Oh, yeah.
It was a massive general election.
Yeah.
Even children aged 13, old enough to hold a gun and wear a uniform, were allowed to vote.
Yeah. I think he was really depressed. He was looking at the polling results in a bunker.
Yeah. He was like, fuck this.
Yeah. In fact, he was so upset about it that he killed his dog.
He shot his dog. Didn't want
his wife.
Didn't want the Russians getting hold of his dog.
No.
So anyway, yeah, she's in trouble when the elections come up, and I'll just have to look up exactly when the elections are. But I don't think she'll be. I don't think she'll be the chancellor next time.
Oh,
I don't know who will be. But here's the other thing.
Maybe George Soros, if he's still alive.
Well, here's the other thing. In France at the moment, Marine Le Pen's National Front is now saying that they will give France a Frexit vote. So they're saying that you get to have a vote in France as to whether you want to be part of the European Union. And let's face it, if France votes to leave the European Union, it's dead in the water.
No, it's game over.
There's absolutely no point.
No.
There's no point whatsoever.
That'd be like, hey, Ontario wants out of Canada.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what? Why even bother?
Yeah, don't bother with
Let's
that.
just not pretend this,
Yeah, it's not like, Quebec wants to leave Canada, but they'll go, yeah.
Whatever. It's just like if the drummer wants to leave fucking, U2, well, whatever. But if Bono leaves U2, I'm sorry, but
there's no more U2.
No more U2. There's just two.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. But anyway, I should probably not win. But no, if France is out, then they're done.
Yeah, it's done. It's all over with then.
I mean, the whole thing is based on France.
And the one thing that Angela Merkel has actually done, to her credit, the one thing that she's actually done for the European market, for the EU in general, is that she's totally taken the bottom out of the domestic rape market. Because it used to be, it's the bottom's completely fallen out because you've got all of this imported foreign rape coming in.
Well, that's the thing.
Undercutting the domestic rape scene, and so now you can get people to come in and rape people
for next to nothing.
Next to nothing.
In fact, nothing.
They'll do it for free.
Yeah, and you can't compete with that.
And the German people just want to thank her for doing that by getting her out of power as soon as possible.
She's outsourced the rape. That's the thing.
She's outsourced the rape, and she never should have done that.
I know. It's just the Walmart of rape has just invaded that country, right?
Yeah, and it's like, oh shit, and it's a culture of rape. I know you're not allowed to say that, but it is a culture of rape. And so basically, now Europe's dealing with this epidemic of rape.
See, before, like a mom and pop sort of rape business would be able to stay in business,
and they were okay.
They could rape shack. They
had highs, they had lows.
Yeah, but they still got by.
They got by.
Yeah, and you're still able to provide for your family with rape.
Yep.
Now.
The police would come and say, "Listen, we need maybe 150 rapes a year.
Yeah,
can you provide that?" And now all of a sudden, with the migrant crisis, They're getting 150 rapes in a week.
Yeah, and the supply is totally outweighing the demand.
Exactly.
I mean, there used to be huge demand for rape. I guess it was so in demand that it wasn't even rape. It was consensual.
Right.
But now it's just like, oh Jesus, nobody wants it anymore.
No one wants it.
In fact, it's like
they're going to
almost
outsource it to America now.
Yeah.
No, so they're going to export it to America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Germans are thinking of exporting some of their rapes to America because they can't. They've just got too many.
Oh. The only thing I hope they build a wall.
You do. Maybe they should build a wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing about Donald Trump. So anyway, going back to my thing about Donald Trump, people go like, Donald Trump's Hitler, right? It's like, yeah, you know what? This is projection. This is all you said. Well, he's going to do this. He's going to do that. How do you know what he's going to do? Oh, he said some things. He's going to build a wall. Okay, fair enough. He's going to build a wall. He's going to stop Muslims coming in until he works out what's happening. Okay, he said that, yes. And but with Hillary Clinton, you're dealing with a completely different beast because what she actually says is completely the polar opposite of what she actually does. So when she says, I'm for decency and I'm for honesty and I'm going to represent the small Americans, you know that is absolutely not going to happen. You know that she's in the pocket of big business. All of her.
Maybe she means small businessman, like under the height of 5'8". So she's not lying. She's just
no. And you know, she won't provide anything. Everything that she says is a lie. She's a criminal. She's a gross criminal and
a criminal with a nasty cold.
Yeah, and really, I mean, what she's been doing over the last. I mean, Trump's been doing what? He's been doing four public appearances a day or something like that. And you've got Hillary Clinton, who's basically just been doing private events for rich people.
Right.
And she even charges the kids. If the kids want to turn up to the private event, it's something like $1,000 for the kids to be there as well.
Yeah.
I'm not making this shit up.
But everybody's going to vote for her.
So what she's been doing is basically going around and doing a tour of really, really rich people.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's really, this is her way of connecting with the people.
But it's still, I still think she's going to win though.
Well, there's no way she's going to win. They'll steal it for her.
Yeah.
Or it'll be a landslide for Trump. I really don't think that. I think what's happening right now is that you're seeing the facade start to crumble of the whole edifice of the lie, which is that everything's okay and Hillary's going to get in. I mean, they've been trying to do their best with Trump, and they can't keep him out of the news. They can't keep him from rising, surging in the polls. And Hillary's campaign is floundering. And I think that they're really worried. I mean, they have to steal the election now.
Yeah, but Trump's didn't he like fire like 3 campaign managers or something in the last little while?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's never a good sign.
That's not a good sign. But I think, I think people see through the Hillary lie. And I think when your only alternative is there's no way that Trump is as bad an option as Hillary for the presidency. There's no way. I mean, basically a vote for Hillary is a vote for war with Russia. I always say this. It's a vote for war with Russia.
The only reason I want Trump to win is just for the entertainment value and just to see Facebook explode.
You know what? I want to go to Trump's America. I want to go and visit Trump's America.
Whatever gets me in the States cheaper, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to see social media explode when Trump gets in.
Yeah.
There'll be people having brain aneurysms.
Oh, I know.
There'll be fucking blood bubbles coming out of their nose.
That's the only reason I want him to win.
I know a whole host of people who are just going to go into fucking shock.
Yeah.
There's going to be gibbering wrecks on their floor.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm a real hipster because I just want to be alternative.
Yeah,
because the mainstream is I hate Trump. I'm like, I want him in because my parents was never born.
And this is the whole thing that's going on in Europe, in America, everywhere. It's the throwing off and the rejection of the mainstream. And all these people who voted to remain in during the Brexit vote, they think that they're alternative. They think that they're the voice of the fucking of rebellion. Bullshit. You're fucking pimping for a globalist agenda. That's what you are. You're part of the establishment. You're not the alternative. You're not the fucking cool kids. You're not the ones who have vision or anything like that. You're part of the fucking establishment. And it's the same with people who support Hillary.
You're just another asshole with a fucking chin beard and skinny jeans.
They're completely conservative. There's nothing more conservative than voting to remain in the EU.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, the pound seems to be bouncing back a little bit.
Yeah, the pound...
hasn't tanked as much as we thought. It's like 1.7. I'd say it's gone down a bit, but it fluctuates.
The business is doing really well in Britain. They were actually looking at cutting corporate tax, which is not the tax that corporations pay, but it's the tax that shareholders pay. And if they did that, then it would make the European Union look really bad. So they don't want They don't want that to happen. But the figures for Britain, manufacturing sector soars and the pound rebounds. So, I mean, all the news is good coming out of the UK right now in terms of business. You still, I mean, all those people who said, that one, there'll be an economic collapse. Two, there's this rise in hate crime since then. It's been shown to be a lot of hot air and a lot of inflation. I mean, it's there's been some incidents, but given how...
And Facebook's calmed down big time as well.
Yeah.
I noticed a lot of those people just, saw something all shiny to get excited about.
Yeah, exactly.
So
fuck them, yeah. All right, so anyway, we've got to wrap this one up. Let's go to the fucking news.
This is the fucking news.
All right, go.
In 5, 4.
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
This is the fucking news.
Fucking thing sucks.
All right, a new European survey says that right-wingers do it better.
Wow, really?
Or at least better enough to be more likely to rate their sex lives as satisfactory than left-wingers. The survey was done by YouGov across 5 nations with 19,000 respondents.
That's a good sample size.
Yeah, exactly. Now, in the UK, 73% of Brits describing themselves as, quote, very right-wing, and 70% of those calling themselves right-wing were satisfied, while only 66% of left-wingers were. 77% of German uber right-wingers were satisfied compared to 71% of uber left-wingers.
What is going on there? What do you think it is? I've got my theory. I've got my theory.
You know why? Because left-wingers let feelings get in the way of sex.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And also, they want to socialize everything. Right, so they want to socialize the. Look, I'm not.
Pass the wife around. She might not be into that.
They're not. They're thinking. Well, I'm not happy with my lot. I need to. This is just this private ownership thing. This is not working out for me. I need to socialize this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
All I know is all the chicks I banged that voted for Trudeau. They always seem to have a headache.
Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine the fucking whining?
Yeah,
that you're gonna have to put up with.
Yeah.
This is a repeat of, I couldn't find the link, but I know a few years back I saw a similar story on an American survey whereby Republicans listed their sex lives as more satisfactory in a much higher gap than this European survey was versus Democrats. I always remember one of the comments that somebody made on that Breitbart story. Well, of course, Democratic women are less satisfied with their sex lives. They have to have sex with Democratic men.
They're not quite so sure of themselves. There's some of the comments on this article.
Well, what do you want? Do you
interesting.
want elephant cock or donkey dick?
As I've always maintained, right, all that lefty women really want is fascist cock.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the end of the day, that's what they want.
Now that's
and the guys who ask permission every step of the way. Can I kiss you here? Can I
Is
put
that
my
okay?
hand here?
That's the problem.
That just drives
it always
the
turns
girl
them off,
out.
even though they think that's what they want, but they don't want it.
They don't really want that.
No.
They don't really want that. They don't want someone to go.
Is it okay?
What gender pronoun should I use for your ear? Is this one the same as that one, or are they different? Are they from the same father? No, girls don't want that shit.
Is it acceptable if I put my
cock?
my non what is it?
Gender non-specific.
Yeah, my gender non-specific genitalia within your non-specific gender genitalia, and then we could explore this wonderful moment together in a consensual passive way.
Oh my god, feelings are just coming over me. Hang on a minute. Are you feeling
okay?
okay?
I've got a headache. Sorry, I'm gonna go.
You're such a nice guy. Let's be friends.
Yeah, exactly.
She's gonna do that, even if she thinks that's what she wants. But what she wants is like, I take power. I want now. She wants Eastern European dictator fucking cock.
Hey, some of the comments on this article are pretty good. This guy says, the main reason why liberals are so insecure and jumpy is mainly that they know they're wrong. There's another guy says, I see lots and lots of liberals with God complexes and personality disorders who is really living the lie.
I don't know, but you know what?
To be fair and not sexist, we have to also flip it around. Leftist men will also be dissatisfied because have you seen their fucking women? They're
that's true.
Huge with like purple armpit fur extending 3 inches down and hairy legs that'll take the skin off. Like,
and let's be honest, right?
Pad,
those are career leftists.
Yeah,
Most people who are default leftists they just go, well, you know what? What fits in? What am I supposed to feel? I'm supposed to feel that. Oh, Zeke Howell, Justin Trudeau. I fucking love Justin Trudeau, right? And they do that just as a default setting because they want to fit in.
With the chick who was going on about how much she loved Justin Trudeau, or we just go?
Do you know what I would do? I would do it with extreme prejudice.
I've had sex with some pretty hot, angry hippies though, so they were pretty lefty. So that was good. No, but I find in Canada though, people just aren't that political. You know, Justin Trudeau got in because he's shiny. So I don't really hate him.
Because he's shiny.
Yeah. I don't hate him as much as you do. I don't really have that much of an opinion about Trudeau. Really yet. I don't know. But I didn't have much of an opinion about Harper. I'm just like Canada. I just apathetic. But that's the thing. That's the problem with our country is that we're just like, he's shiny. I want that one. And like, what do you consider yourself? Left or right wing? Oh, left. I don't know. Facebook told me.
Yeah.
Facebook told me to be left.
Yeah.
If I want to fit in. Directional swimming or death.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and what I thought was kind of funny too was the other 3 countries surveyed all had the same pattern, and 2 of them, Sweden and Denmark, where you sort of go, of all places you would think Sweden had been the most indoctrinated, where they would at least convince themselves they were satisfied with their boring little consensual sex lives.
Come on, Sven, put your Allen key in me.
You know,
but even they were, the right wingers.
Maybe what it
all
is,
5 of them from the entire country were surveyed, and
right.
Maybe what it is that right wingers are just much more used to being challenged and know their minds more.
Yeah.
All I can say is I won't let politics get in the way of my penis.
No, of course you won't.
No, I don't care if you're a neo-Nazi or a fucking Black Panther.
If you're hot as fuck, you're going to keep your mouth shut, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Whereas me, I might keep my mouth shut, but then it would come out.
Right, when
in
you
the treatment. It would cut, my
pre-ejaculation?
No, just in the treatment that you got.
Oh, okay. Right.
I might, if she's a right winger, I might kiss her neck nicely.
Yeah.
If she's a left winger, she's definitely getting pounded.
Yeah. So in fact, it'll be better because it'll be like,
hate
sex.
And then they'll be starting going, fuck.
So that's why you probably,
Well, I think one of the other theories that wasn't in this article about this survey, but about the previous American one was Republicans are more likely to be married. So in theory, after a while, you kind of figure out what works for the other person as opposed to when it's a different random stranger every Saturday night.
Random stranger sounds great on paper, but
random. It's like test flying a new aircraft, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know.
You don't know
what's
going
to do. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes her cry. And
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. So right wingers are more likely to be married in a stable relationship.
Yeah.
Whereas left wingers are just spreading it out.
Yeah.
It's like, and they're never happy. Right?
Or they're like lonely women with 15 cats.
Are they all those cats, all them cats eating your pussy?
They're progressive.
Well, you'd think the relationship with the vibrator would be satisfying.
That'd be okay,
right?
yeah.
I guess apparently not.
No.
The progressive angry spinsters.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
Samsung has had to pull its new Galaxy Note 7 tablet just 4 weeks after its launch because of a minor pesky problem. It'll explode. Apparently not all of them. The problem's pretty rare, with the culprit being defective batteries and the estimate being less than 0.5% of the tablets were affected, but they're all being recalled anyways. So I'm looking going, it's almost time for me to upgrade. And if the Samsung gives apps, games, and explosions, sounds like fun for the whole family.
So here's a Samsung iPad that basically explodes. And will set fire
less
to your
than
house.
1% of the time, but
Yeah, but that's pretty. I mean, if it explodes while you're out and sets fire to your house, that's pretty big.
Right. Jesus.
So no one's buying Samsungs at the moment.
Well, I think it sounded like it was the first batch off the line, maybe,
right.
Because I know they just launched it 2 days ago in China, and none of those ones have been recalled because apparently it was a different batch of batteries. And
you'd on a perfect world, you'd hope the only ones that exploded were from people playing Pokemon Go. Be like, hey, we found your spot right here.
Well, plus, I guess now we know what the official tablet of ISIS is.
I wonder what
finally they got corporate sponsorship.
I mean, they like
exactly.
Toyota cars.
Yeah,
they like Toyota pickups. So I'm just wondering what sort of computer software and hardware they use.
Is there any official sponsors of like ISIS?
Reebok.
Reebok, yes. Reebok. Well, everybody's going with Nike anyway.
Diodora. I'm just going to carry on.
Yeah.
Puma.
Fuck all
the shitty stuff.
Yeah.
When I go to Winners, I'm looking for a tracksuit top. I like to go with the generic ones or the uncool shitty ones. So I always end up buying Slazenger and Puma and Diodora.
Probably. I know ISIS seems like Brooks would be a good sponsor. Maybe.
Yeah,
it's a footwear. Yeah,
Workopolis. ISIS sponsored by Workopolis.
Yeah. Find the jihad you love.
Yeah.
Jihadi bride.
Yeah.
Jihadi. Supposedly, this was a story in the news this week, and that there was a former glamour model who converted to Islam. God knows why.
It's nice.
She's a dumb idiot.
And
she's so pretty. Let me cover my face.
So she put herself online as being a recent convert to Islam, and obviously that's going to get the Islamic troll husbands out en masse. And so they were all contacting her going, hey, baby, groom, baby, you need to come to Syria and live the life, baby, groom.
Mm.
I share you with my cousins.
So, so anyway, she's being groomed to go to Syria. And the police were so worried about it, they said, you got to get off social media right now. This is a weird one that the police actually contact somebody and say, get off social media and stop being a dick.
It's for your own good.
It's for your own good. Protecting you.
Where was she from?
She's from Britain somewhere.
Yeah, she's a page 3 model, right?
Oh. So, and so basically, you're looking and you think, oh, really? Is that,
You'd say, what the hell did the parents do wrong? Except you realize if she's a page 3 model, probably daddy wasn't around in the first place.
And you know what? It's so prevalent. A lot of gangs in Britain are all sort of like Islamic.
She's
it's cool to be
for them, though. Isn't she like 27?
That's ancient. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's like ancient for a sex slave.
Yeah, she had no daddy, so she needs El Baghdadi.
Yeah.
So what she needs to do is stop putting pictures of herself upon social media with hardly any clothes on. That's the first thing she needs to do.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, it's weird when you're like an attractive woman, you put like almost naked pictures of you on Facebook that weird Middle Eastern men contact you.
We know people who do that, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
There's one very prolific person who is always posting near nude photos of themselves.
Yeah.
On Facebook. Which I find quite bizarre, but anyway, each to their own.
Like it. Like me, please, like it. Don't show me I'm fuckable.
She one of these Instagram models with the booking information in the
Byron doesn't know
the
exactly.
kind that show up on Tag the Sponsor.
I'm not sure. Ivan could be talking about several people.
Well, there you go. Let's just leave it at that.
All right. What else we got?
All right. A British transgender and councilwoman for Bolton.
From Bolton. My part of the world, that. But a transgender council person from Bolton.
Yes, calling himself Zoe.
Right.
Has filed a criminal complaint against one of his colleagues, Guy Harkin, for the egregious crime of accidentally calling Zoe Kirk Robinson a him. Even though he apologized, Zoe still called the cops, and it's nice to know there's apparently no real crime in Bolton, such that the cops can be bothered to pay attention to this bullshit.
So they rang the cops for calling him by the wrong gender pronoun.
Yes, because apparently it's a hate crime.
That's a hate crime.
That's what Zoe thinks.
Throw him in a non-gender specific prison.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
All the cock you're going to get.
Yeah, totally.
It'll be fantastic.
Except it'll be the guy who's like an old geezer and probably not looking for it.
Well,
I think prison should be co-ed just to make it fair.
We really haven't got enough to do, have we? Yeah.
Well, probably not in Bolton.
Well, Bolton's got a lot. They've got a lot to do. They've probably got a high crime wave. It's a suburb of Manchester. It's pretty depressing up there. And they've probably got a lot to do. They don't need to be arresting people for calling somebody. It's like calling somebody sir when you should be calling them madam.
Yeah.
You get arrested for that? You arrest people for that next? It's ridiculous. The world's gone mad.
Did he get arrested, actually?
Apparently.
Well, you know what?
He's been charged.
People say the world's gone mad, but now we can really say that, and it's true.
Yeah.
The world has gone mad. It's not us. We're not gone mad.
By the way,
we're the same as we used to be. But it's just that the world's gone mad. It's insane. What's happened? It's almost like everything's been touched by the spell of Hillary Clinton.
Pretty much.
You know, you can just wave a magic wand and
Just
up
wave
is
a magic
down,
wand, she coughs in the general direction.
left is right, right is left. You know, debt is credit, credit is debt. You know how
On
they
that
do that?
note, guess which person belongs to which party? There's a Tory and a Labour.
Oh, really? Oh, it's easy. But I might be wrong. I doubt it though, eh?
Take a
Yeah,
guess.
so Zoe is a Labour councillor.
Wrong.
Really?
Yeah, Zoe is Tory and Guy Harkin is Labour.
I should have.
These are the people in the crime.
Yeah.
Right. This crime.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And Zoe is calling for, I guess, the National Labor Party or whatever, their council to investigate, you know, some sort of, standards. So basically bring party ramifications down on this guy for his mistake that he's already apologized for.
That's ridiculous. I mean, you know, mental health has no political boundaries, does it?
No,
Exactly.
no, it's retarded. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody might be offended at that. Sue me. If you want to sue me for saying retarded, please contact me. At least let me know you're listening.
So what else we got, Pyro?
That's it for my stories. Now,
Byron's got
Byron,
some
you
though, hasn't
have
he?
Yes,
one.
well, it's This Week in History, and it also correlates to recent events. So This Week in History, September 5th, 1997. This day, actually, in history, Mother Teresa died. Nobody cared about her because Princess Diana was dead for a few days at that point.
Oh, yeah, she died. Was it the same day or the day after, something like that? No,
Few
just
days after.
2 days after, yeah. I do actually remember I was going out with a girl at the time, and she was from a very progressive lefty sort of background. And Princess Diana died, and obviously that was a massive hullabaloo, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you can imagine. And a few days later, Mother Teresa died.
Yeah.
And she said, "Who's Mother Teresa?" And I said, "Are you fucking joking?" And she went, "No, I've never heard of her." I said, "You've never heard of Mother Teresa?" But you know, you were crying because Princess Diana died.
Yeah, of course.
I was going, that's like turning up at fucking Shaking Stevens' funeral and asking who's Elvis. And at that point, I just thought we're from different fucking planets. Aren't we?
Yeah. So what happened with the girl?
I had to kill her.
Oh shit.
No, it didn't work out, obviously, but
Yeah.
but that was a lot later. Anyway, so yeah, Mother Teresa died.
Mother Teresa died, and also just this week she's been knighted apparently, right?
No, she hasn't been knighted. She's been made a saint.
Oh shit! You know, how dare you correct me? Isn't that like sexist?
No, only if
I want money.
Only if I say you shouldn't have said that, you lady.
Oh shit! Okay, I just want to get the rules right.
Okay, so basically, she's been
colonized, or what is she? No, cultivated.
Canonized.
Oh, okay.
Is that right? Canonized?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cannibalized.
Canonized.
Oh, okay.
She's been made a saint, Mother
Right.
Teresa, and obviously Facebook isn't happy about this. What's Facebook got to say about
Well, I don't know.
Mother
Everybody,
Teresa?
I mean, all my lefty friends say she's a total bitch and stuff, and I don't know.
And I mean, and that's the real barometer of whether, you know, Mother Teresa spent her life in a...
Well, I heard from a real lefty friend of mine that she was pro-apartheid, and I know some gay friends told me that she thought AIDS was a great idea.
Right. Well, yes, I've been reading some things that are on people's Facebook. You know, they share, and you know, there's a lot of, you know, really people are saying, you know, she doesn't deserve to be canonized. She wasn't a very good person. She was a bad person. She might have spent her whole life feeding and looking after poor people. But you know, if she really wanted to do some good, she should have posted some stuff on social media.
Yeah.
Because that's how you really make a change.
Well, as we know, that's how you do it now, especially when terrible things happen in the world after the fact. Then you got to say like, "Hey, let's not do this, people," and get a bunch of likes.
Yeah, and also, you know, these people actually, you know, they although they haven't done any charitable work, most of them haven't done any charitable work and don't give to charity or anything like that. You know, that doesn't stop them from commenting on her massive, great big catalogue of charitable works, you know, and judging her harshly because she falls foul of some political sensibility that they have, you know?
Right.
So, you know, she was she didn't used to give out condoms to people. That makes her terrible. She shouldn't be, you know, she's a bad person.
Well, she gave craft dinner out and shit,
You know,
right?
no, it doesn't matter because these people, although they don't do any charitable work, they know what's going on.
Yeah.
They have the thing.
Well,
on
they're
their
sitting
pants.
in their you know, overpriced condo, drinking a soy latte and petting their handbag dog. And
Yeah. It really just astound me when people sort of like,
spending
people who charge
$4,000 on a Gore-Tex jacket for their Bichon Frise, and they have an opinion, and their opinion is they don't like her. Why? Because she didn't do enough for charity, even though you're just, because they do a lot.
They do nothing.
They do 14,000 selfies a day and put them on Instagram.
That's
and
charity.
That's kind of really, that's helping the rainforest.
Yeah.
Right?
They'll do an ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, well, that helps.
But they'll do the ice bucket challenge, but they won't give the money to charity.
No.
No, they just take the video.
Take the video.
Look cool.
Well, the video is substance enough. I think that's pretty much. You don't even hear about what Lou Gehrig's disease anymore. Do you know why? Ice cured it.
It's been cured.
Yeah.
I preferred Lethal Weapon 2.
To Lethal Weapon 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't he in that, Lou Gehrig?
No, that's Danny Glover.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
You're just being racist. In fact, but I don't know that you're racist because you be confusing Louis Gossett Jr. To Mel Gibson because you're colorblind.
That's right.
Yeah. Louis Gossett Jr. And a side note,
so it's not Louis Gossett Jr.'s disease, no?
No, it's named after
Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, no, this baseball player from the 30s.
Was he black?
And he got it. No, he was white.
How can I be racist? It doesn't fucking make any difference. How can I be racist?
No, because I know you were confusing Lou Gehrig with Louis Gossett Jr.
And
then you're confusing.
I'm just confusing the name. I don't even know who. I didn't know what color.
Either way, I don't know.
The first person was.
I heard keywords in there that makes me to believe you're racist. I'm going to tell everybody on Facebook.
I like that. I like the way you did that. I like the logic involved. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's progressive.
Lou Gossett Jr. So he wasn't in Lethal Weapon.
No, but he was in Officer and a Gentleman. Remember, he gave Richard Gere a beat down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I think he was the officer. I don't know if.
Yeah, but he was white.
Richard Gere is white.
No, Louis Gossett Jr. is black.
Louis Gossett Jr. is black.
Right, okay.
On a side note of Louis Gossett Jr., I know this chick years ago who said Louis Gossett Jr. Creeped on her.
Really?
On set, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. But I think she just wanted the attention. Louis Gossett Jr. wanted my pussy.
How did she say it?
Yeah, my pussy.
You love saying that now, don't you?
Anyway,
you can have that.
That's my only third degree.
Do you get your girlfriend say that?
That's my only third degree situation involving Louis Gossett Jr.
My birthday.
My birthday. Yeah. So anyway, Mother Teresa, she's got cannibalized? No.
Canonized.
Canonized. Okay.
So she got canonized.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And
so she's going to be a saint, but then they're just like, oh, she shouldn't be a saint.
She shouldn't be a saint. I should be a saint. I do lots for people.
Yeah. We already have enough fucking
saints. Already have enough saints. And here's the other thing that gets me about this. Most of the people who are complaining about this are the same people who just fucking look the other way or apologize for Islamic violence.
Yeah.
And it's like, actually someone spends their whole life giving it to serving the poor. You're not happy with that. You don't like that. Why? Because they're Christian. Don't like fucking Christians. Violent Muslims? Fuck it. Looking the other way. You fucking cunts. You fucking, you morally, fucking ethically bankrupt, inconsistent cunts.
Well, you know why? Because Mother Teresa makes them feel bad. She did nice things for people, which then they feel like shallow, narcissistic assholes. But when, Abdul mows down a bunch of people yelling at Allahu Akbar, they can go, well, at least I didn't kill anyone today.
No, well, you know what? And they'll say, you know what? He's misunderstood.
Exactly.
He don't know why he did that.
And then they can pretend to be all,
he doesn't know
nice
why he
and
did
generous without actually being nice or doing.
They should, if anything, they should canonize Osama bin Laden.
I tell you what, they should do. They should have a Facebook campaign to canonize Osama bin Laden, and then they can do it on Facebook, and no one will pay any attention. And then they can be happy, and then they can spank themselves stupid and wank themselves fucking insane off that.
The problem is that Pope Francis might actually follow it.
You know what? It's the only reason why I'm on Facebook is so I can just, it just keeps my appetite for fucking slaying cunts healthy.
Ivan Penaluna, the cunt slayer. That should be your handle. Sounds like a Twitter handle.
Cunt slayer.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm some sort of like sword master. That's not what it's about, right? married, right? But
hasn't that cunt already been wounded enough?
Yeah.
Look at
cunt
that gash.
Slayer. Sword drunk on the blood of fucking progressives.
Yeah. It sounds like some horrific porn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love it. It's great. And as time goes on, people just get more and more stupid.
Yeah.
So they just posting more and more inane stuff. It's not thought through.
No.
Not worked out.
Inane's a big word, especially for millennials.
So, yeah, it's, something to do in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I enjoyed that one. Yeah. I thought that was good.
Anyway, Mother Teresa, yeah, good for you.
Good for you, Mother Teresa.
She made the Catholic All-Star,
I think she'll be. I think she'd appreciate that validation.
She would, wouldn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
First ballot Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Catholic.
yeah. Mother Teresa, okayed by Facebook.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg says, I think after reviewing Mother Teresa's case, myself and the Facebook panel have looked at it and decided that her canonization should stand.
Right. Well, that's good.
Well, that's great, Mark. I'm glad
Thanks,
you're
Mark.
happy.
Go back to counting your money and watching satellites blow up. All right. Well, on that note, thanks for listening, everybody. As usual, if you enjoyed the show, keep it to yourself. You could like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to me at YouPorn. It's at Byron Bertram.
I've
I'll be
looked
doing
for
lots
you
of
on
shows.
YouPorn. You're not there.
I know, but it sounds funny.
I've typed in Byron Bertram.
Really?
And there's nothing there.
Oh.
Byron, you got to start making
says
some amateur videos and posting
No
them.
results found?
We should put some videos up.
We should.
Just like ass, like a bit of ass and then something else and then...
Oh, can you just upload your own shit on to YouPorn?
I don't know.
Or do they censor it? They're like, not graphic enough. We had to take it down.
Not graphic enough. We had to draw on some cocks.
Yeah.
Draw a cock on that.
Just do what you and Sean discussed a couple weeks back, where you're like naked and rubbing baby carrots on your nipples.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
And just put it in the fetish category.
I
Know
guarantee
whether it's supposed to be sexy or not.
Yeah, I guarantee that would get me more hits than any of my YouTube videos. Well, on that note, thanks for listening, everybody. I'm Byron Bertram.
I'm Ivan Penaluna.
And I'm Pira Dracula.
Happy disease.